Hi, and welcome to this video where I'm going to answer the question, why do I keep getting the same message coming out of my Oracle deck? In fact, someone asked me this question just this week. She kept getting the same card and message that came out time after time after time. And why does it happen? Well, the first answer is it happens because it's a message that is important to you. The universe is emphasizing something to you and it wants you to pay really close attention to that message. Now, if you think the message has no meaning for you, then ask yourself, are you in denial about that message? Is there something that perhaps you're resisting or you don't like about that message? So that's the first reason. It could be something that you just need to pay attention to and you need to explore a little bit more. The other reason is maybe you keep asking the same question. So if your question is every time you pick up your Oracle deck, what do I need to know? Or what do I need to know today for my highest good? That could be the reason. So one of the quickest ways to get a different message is to ask a different question. And if you've seen my previous videos about asking questions, you'll know, always ask a question that is open-ended. Never ask a question from the universe that needs an answer that requires a yes or no, because you'll be confused and you won't get clarity. It's never that straightforward, right? Life has blurred lines, so do decisions and answers from the universe. So you need to ask a very, very clear question. So just notice what's on your mind before you ask the question. And maybe the right question is, what do I need to know today for my highest good? But you can switch up that question as well and ask, what do I need to focus on today? Or what is the focus of my intention today? Or how can I be aligned to the collective highest good today, as opposed to just your own highest good? Or maybe there's something on your mind around a relationship, a friendship, something that's work-related, someone that you have to deal with today. Or maybe it's just bigger and you have a little bit of angst and you're concerned about your life purpose, if you're on track with life, if you're meant to be what you're doing. Create a question that will provide an open-ended answer for you. Because when you get an open-ended answer, you then get a different message. So let me give you a few examples. I have a deck here. I've got Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. I love this. It has some beautiful imagery of some very natural sites around the world. So I've done a shuffle. This is a deck I just used to me, so it's already infused with my intention and I'm connected to this deck, and that connection creates the energy I have with it. So we talk about everything is energy, but actually energy is the result of a connection that's made. Okay, so remember that. Connect to your deck, infuse it with your intention and energy. And so why do I start with, what do I need to know today for my highest good? And I'm just going to select a card. Enlightenment. Now I can tell you that using this deck, this card comes up regularly for me. So this is an example of when you ask the same question, you get the same answer. And enlightenment is about spiritual expansion, spiritual growth, developing new ideas and doing something more with that information. So enlightenment is a message I get very regularly. Now, if I ask another question and think of something much broader, so let me ask this question and see what message comes up. How can I contribute my skills and talents to the collective highest good? How can I contribute my skills and talents to the collective highest good? And let's see what comes out. Oh, focus. Now that's a great answer to the question, isn't it? And this is a card. This is a message that I do not often get from this deck. So you can see by broadening the question out, how do I use my collective skills and talents for the highest good? I get a very specific message about focus. And if I were to look in the guidebook and if I were to meditate a bit more on this card, I'd get a much deeper meaning about the specific thing that I need to focus on. But in this case, I know it's telling me to pick one thing and focus on it. I know that's the answer. So some other questions that you can try if you're getting the same message all the time is you can just basically ask, what is my life purpose? What is my life purpose? That's the question that you can ask. And I get embracing for that. And my life purpose is all about teaching people and sharing what I know about intuition and my path to intuition, and I need to embrace that more. So that's a great response for me. So think about what's in your mind and think carefully about the question that you want to create. And try and make sure it's not a multiple question with too many themes, and it's one question that's open-ended. You choose your message, you choose the card and read the message from that. And you can always select another card. You can always ask for a clarity card. You can always ask for more guidance or information after you've chosen your first card. But if you're getting the same message repeatedly from your Oracle deck and all you're saying is, what guidance do you have me? That's why it's keep giving you the same guidance. So when you want guidance, always ask that message as a clarity question, as a second question for a second message, and not your first message. So, want to receive different messages from your Oracle deck? Switch up your questioning. And, make a list of questions perhaps that you want to ask over the next few days, so you have them ready and you don't want to think too much about them. And the other thing you can do to look for different questions is go back to the guidebook that you have with your Oracle deck and have a look at the front, because most authors will give you some suggested questions for a 1-card and a 3-card reading, and you can look at those questions and perhaps use some of those instead to switch it up. So switch up your questions, ask a new question and get a new message. Enjoy your Oracle decks. They bring joy, they bring harmony. Continue to keep working with them. They'll bring you the right message that you need at the right time. Until next time, take care. Bye.